Welcome back to continuing spring coverage here on GoSycamores.com. As we have been getting to know the staff so well recently here on GoSycamores.com, we continue that with special teams coordinator Kevin Abrams. Coach Abrams, it's great to have you here in Terre Haute.
Appreciate
How
it.
about this group so far? What do you like about your group as you've been able to hit the field?
You know what? The most important thing that I've seen is that these guys and these young men are intentional about their work. They come out there and they have a good time. They have fun, and that's what it's all about. But they're also very, serious about when we got to get down to the business and put in the hard work, we do it. And there's no replacement for hard work. So that's the first thing that I saw out of the team as a whole.
So much right now is about fundamentals, and that's been really the main emphasis that a lot of the coaches have told me in our interviews. For you guys, what is really the fundamentals of the special teams game that you are really installing right now and really trying to bang into these guys?
Well, what I'll do is I'll challenge these guys mentally just as much as I will physically. So in terms of the fundamentals of the game, in terms of blocking, tackling, pursuit to the ball, it's also about the classroom teaching these guys what the game is all about, giving them different situations and learning opportunities so that they can apply it to really a game situation. So taking the information from the class to the grass. That's what I'm all about, being serious in terms of what they're learning in the classroom, taking it and applying it to practice and eventually to the game.
You mentioned the mental side of it.
Absolutely.
People think football, they think of the clashing, the banging, they see the physical side, and it's very easy to see that physical side.
For sure.
Why is that mental side so important? But also in part of that, how do you really teach your guys to get them mentally stronger and things throughout the spring?
Well, you know what? I talked about situational awareness. What we'll do is we'll expose our players to a different football situation every single day in the special teams. Something that they can learn, whether it be a new rule, a new game situation, and not only will we just preach how to be mentally aware and situationally aware, but we're going to show them examples every single day. And so what they'll do, they'll be able to take that information and transition it to game day and to the season so that if and when it comes up, they're prepared.
For you, so Sycamore fans can kind of get to know your background a little bit. I know Coach Mallory told me he really got to know you through camps. When was your first interaction with him, and did you ever really think after that first interaction that here you'd be, maybe not specifically in Terre Haute, but one of your first main coaching jobs would be on a staff with Curt Mallory?
You know what I had hoped? I had first met Coach Mallory at the University of Illinois when I was coaching there. I also went to school there, and so I had worked with Coach Mallory there about 8 years ago. And ever since, he's been fantastic. And like you said, I've always hoped to work for him. He is, a fantastic leader, has the utmost integrity, and really, does things the right way. Cares about his coaches, his players, and everybody in the institution.
I know you guys are really concerned about the players and getting them ready for the year. But talking to Coach Hicklinski, he really likes the dynamic of his staff and how much of this staff they know each other already. How would you describe that dynamic between you and the coaches, and why it's really important to have that going?
I think all of us really try to be humble. I think we try and put the egos aside, understand that it's about the players' interests first, and making sure they're getting what they need to take care of in terms of their academic, aspirations and goals, and their athletic goals. And it's them first, and being able to put our egos aside, work together, and push them in the right direction.
On the special teams side, Sycamore fans really got to know Jerry Nunez very, very well last year. A strong freshman campaign. What was your first impression of Jerry, first off?
Jerry's a very confident young man. He also has a very calm, cool demeanor that's fantastic for what he does, and for what all the specialists need. They need to be able to take a situation, flush out all the external factors, and focus on their process and what they're doing at that point in time. And right now, I think Jerry's personality really shows that.
And for him, I know you not necessarily want to single one guy out, but what do you think the biggest thing is they have to improve from last year to this year that you've been able to see and so far working with them on right now?
I think everybody across the team, not just the specialists, we're going to improve on our competitive nature in everything that we do. When we hit the field, we're going to go with a positive attitude, a positive frame of mind, and go in with the confidence that we're going to get the job done.
And Coach Kevin Abrams kick a 50-yard field goal?
No chance. No chance.
Not anymore? If we did a field goal competition with the guys,
I would probably be the worst guy on the staff.
You're probably right. Could punt at all? Punt?
I'm a lefty.
Oh, you're lefty.
Let's just say that.
Well, nonetheless, it's a good thing, though. At least hopefully we'll have a lot of competitive guys come the fall.
Absolutely.
Coach Kevin Abrams, it's nice to meet you, and thanks so
Thank
much
you
for
so
spending
much.
time with us. Once again, it was Coach Kevin Abrams. For more on the Sycamore coaching staff, stay tuned right here to GoSycamores.com.